Welcome to Douse and Clear, the video series that teaches you how to douse, how to find hidden blocks to your success, your high energy, your health, your well-being, your wealth, and kick them to the curb. Hey there, it's Colleen Flanagan, the Emotions Whisperer and Master Dowser. This Douse and Clear video is going to teach you how to douse and clear emotions triggering inflammation. Now, you probably know that inflammation can be caused in the body by all kinds of reasons. There's tons of information online about it. A lot of people have it, even children. Sugar is a big trigger for inflammation. But aside from the physical reasons for inflammation, it can be caused by inflamed emotions such as hatred, anger, fury, rage, resentment, bitterness. All of those red-hot emotions that we feel can trigger inflammation in our bodies, especially if we feel them over and over again. I have to testify, when I was in a terrible job and had really bad problems in my love relationship, my feet were inflamed so bad, the joints, my knees, my hips, my ankles, and my elbows, and my hands, everything hurt on me. I was in terrible shape. But I learned how to douse and how to, at that time, use emotional freedom techniques, acupressure for the emotions, and I cleared it all out. And now I'm completely free of inflammation for the most part. When my body does have some inflammation or pain, I douse it and I clear it. My body's trying to tell me, you have some dangerous emotions trapped inside of you, get rid of them so you feel better, so we all feel better. Here's how to do it. I douse with 2 hands, and dowsing is just a way to find information that's hidden from our conscious mind. You can tap into the subconscious mind of yourself, and you can also douse for people, animals, things anywhere in the world, and I'm going to address that in the next video after this one about surrogate dowsing for inflammation. So how I douse is, I ask a question and I let my hands just sort of move together, and this is a yes answer when my fingertips touch. A no answer is when my fingertips fall below the other hand's fingertips, usually to the palm. Sometimes, if it's a really big no, it falls all the way down to the elbow almost. And that's how simple it is. So we're going to check my body now. Is there inflammation in any of the joints of my body at this time? Yes. All right. Is it in the arms, the legs, the hips? All right. I just start going to the areas that usually would hold inflammation, which are the joints in the arms, the legs, hips, feet, whatever. I don't have any pain in my hips at this time, so I'm sort of puzzled about this inflammation. Is it in the left hip, the right hip? All right. Right side of the body usually indicates emotions regarding the logical things in our life, finances, money, a job, school. Let's just check with me. It could also be individual projects or work that you're doing. So your own business. We'll just check and see. This inflammation in my right hip is about my self-employment, my business, and it's about too many projects, and I sort of knew that because I got a lot going on as usual. But I don't want to have that inflammation in my hip because it could lead to damage in the joints, all that inflammation, after months or years. So I have permission to clear out this inflammation now. So what we have here is got to be 1 or more 5 fears lodged in this right hip, causing this inflammation, inflamed emotions. And we'll say it's a fear of failure, a fear of rejection or abandonment, a fear of the consequences of success, a fear that the bad times will never end, yes, and a fear of not being safe, no. So we have one big fear that the bad times will never end, about projects in my work here at home, and I'm already knowing what it is because I'm having a very difficult time converting my Amazon electronic books into paperback. It's just been one hassle after another, and I have been very upset, and my body's telling me, hey, clear this up for us, okay, so we can feel better. Is that exactly what it is? So fear that the bad times will never end. Severity, from 0, no fear, to 10, we are at level 10987. Okay. We check the severity in order to make sure that it's 100% gone. Things that are at severity 0, fears that are severity 0, usually have been released if you started at a higher severity. So what I'm going to do is just clear those emotions now, and I might get a little upset because I'm starting to feel them rising up, which is always fun to do on video. So you can clear tapping under here, one of the least effective ways, just doing that. Complete EFT tapping all over the place, here, that's very good. But a lot of people, it's just too much, so I invented this technique I call freed fast release of emotional energy drain. You just clear your governing vessel meridian, which is in charge of all the other meridians for the most part, and it clears it out. You can also flick and break up the energy of this fear. I'm going to use freed right now because that's what my intuition is telling me to do. Do what yours tells you to do, or do what feels comfortable to you, depending on your range of motion of your elbows. All right, here we go. You can work alongside me, follow along with this video. Maybe you will feel some relief as well, even though you don't have the exact same emotions that I do. I now release this level 7, fear that the bad times will never end, with these Amazon books. Oh, it's been one hassle after another, one error, one problem, just so many things. It's been wasting so many hours of my time, I hardly have time to get everything else done. I let go of this fear that bad times are never going to end. I remember there's other projects I worked on that I felt the same way, and they're done. I know how to do them. I choose to stop resisting, let go of all these emotions. The anger, the rage, the bitterness, the resentment, the disgust, the resistance, gone. And let go, especially this fear the bad times will never end. Other people have done this, I can do it too. There's information online, I will find a way. So be it. I am feeling all these emotions just churning around in my body, almost as if they're just going out to be transformed into the light by all my guides, by Source. So let's check in again here. I still have fear causing the inflammation in my right hip that the bad times will never end with my work-related projects. No. All right, that was good. That was easy. Sometimes you will still have a little bit of fear left, like say it went down to level 2 or level 1 instead of level 0. That means that there's another fear that was hidden under that big one. And you can douse again and find out what that fear is of the 5 fears that I always check for. So that's your douse and clear for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing to my newsletter. It's free, as are many, many videos, articles, some audio information on my website as well. I want you to heal and be well as I have done for myself. That's why I'm sharing this information with you. And check out my ebooks on Amazon.com as well. There's links on my website to take you there. Thank you. Peace out. Namaste. Love your life. Live your life to its fullest. We never know how long we have. Amen. Bye for now.